This conference will now be recorded.
So in the previous session, we have discussed about update statement, and we have discussed how can we update the records inside your Salesforce object. And upon updating the records, what are the various steps that we used to follow, we have discussed in the previous session. And we have discussed about few practical use cases also in order to update the records inside our object. Now, now let's see the delete statement. So what exactly the delete statement and what is the use? How can we use this delete statement to remove the records from the objects? We'll see with the practical. So that already we know by using this delete statement, we can remove either one or more number of records from the Salesforce object. So in order to delete either one record or multiple records from the object, we are using the help of delete statement. Now, while deleting the records, we don't want the complete record details, just we need a record ID. Record ID is enough in order to delete the record from your Salesforce object. Now, here you can raise a question. Upon deleting this record from the object, will the record will be deleted permanently from the Salesforce object or will it be available inside the recycle bin for next 15 days? In this case, it will be same like as your normal DML button, that means delete button. Here also, upon deleting the record by using this delete statement, the record will be removing from the object. The deleted records will be resides inside the recycle bin for the next 15 days as it is. So from there, if you want that record back, then we can bring the record back to the actual object as well. That option is available as it is. Okay. Now let's see. So make a note of this one. How can we do this? By using this statement, we can remove either one or more records from the Salesforce object based on the specified conditions. Depends upon your application requirement. By adding some one or more user defined conditions, we can remove the records from your Salesforce object as well. Now, deleted records will get resides inside the recycle bin for the next 15 days as it is. Now, to remove the records from the object, we just need the record ID. We don't want the complete record details, just the record ID is enough. Now, then how can we delete the records from the object? If you want to delete only one record, just you can specify the statement delete the record reference name. If you want to delete multiple records, then we can use delete collection name. Whatever the records you are trying to remove from the object, those record details you can place inside a collection and pass the collection to the delete statement. So it will remove all those collection records from the object automatically. And the third one by using database class. Database class. Then we can specify database dot database dot delete. Here we can pass the collection name along with a boolean parameter, which returns the result in the form of database dot delete result. This is the syntax. Done with this? Now, let's see with the practical use case. How can we remove the records from the objects? Now, let's see. I'm going to my Salesforce org now. I'm going to my Salesforce org. I'm going to my Salesforce application. For example, I'm having hiring manager records are available. So many records are available from the object. Now, whenever I'm passing some starting characters, like for example, I'm passing some characters, some yes, yeah. Whenever I'm passing some starting characters to my method as input, now my method has to search with the name SA, whatever the records are available, whose name is starting with SA, those records I would like to collect from the object, I want to delete them. Okay, I want to delete all the hiring manager records whose name is starting with this specified characters. What characters I will pass, I don't know. Randomly I will pass that character, either single character, multiple character also over here. Then how to do this? Now let's see. So let's take that small use case. Write an Apex program to delete the hiring manager records from the object whose name is starting with the specified characters at runtime. Whose name is starting with the specified characters at runtime. Done with this? Now, let's see how can we implement this business logic. I'm going to the developer console. So now let me go to that class which I have prepared in the past in order to place all the DML related functionalities I have placed inside this class, the DML helper. Now I would like to prepare a method. Public static void delete HR records. I'm passing the starting characters. I'm giving the parameter name as starting chars. That means I'm passing few starting characters of the name. Based on those starting characters, I want to collect the corresponding matching records. I would like to delete those records. Now here, I will show you two scenarios. How can we write this code a bit lengthy mechanism? How to write this code within a shortcut mechanism here. Within one line, how to do that, I will show you both the mechanism. Whatever the way you feel comfortable, we can use that, any one of this. Let me go with the general approach first here. General approach, a bit lengthy mechanism here. First of all, I would like to check. So whatever the characters we have supplied, whether this parameters is holding some characters or not, I would like to check it out. If starting characters not equals to null and starting characters not equals to empty. So whatever the parameter that we have to whom we are passing the characters, whether this parameter value is empty and null or not, I would like to check it out. If it is not null and if it is not empty, then I would like to collect the corresponding matching records. How can we get those records? For example, I'm passing some characters like some yes, yeah. Then what needs to be done? We have to add percentage symbol, right? Yes, because we are not passing the complete name, we are passing only some little bit characters. So we have to get the corresponding matching records by using an expression. So that we have to use the help of a feature called as wildcard characters. Through the wildcard characters, we have to prepare the expression. This expression we have to use along with the where class by using like operator. Now, let's see. I would like to specify starting chars plus equals to percentage. That means what? Whatever the starting characters that we have for this parameter, I'm adding percentage. Suppose if I'm passing this character some SA plus percentage, it will be adding that. That means SA percentage. Clear? Now. So once it is available, then we can able to use that. List of hiring manager. LST HR records equals to select the ID of the hiring manager name, location name, designation from hiring manager where name like starting characters. Okay. So now, what are the characters we have supplied at runtime? Based on those starting characters, I would like to collect the corresponding matching records from the object through a SQL query, and those records we are storing in the form of a collection. Now, once the records are available in the collection, then I would like to check whether the collection is empty or not. LST HR records is not empty. If the collection is not empty, we can delete that collection of records. We are using that syntax over here. Delete, we are using this collection name. What records you would like to delete, we are passing this a delete statement along with the collection. Clear? This is one way. It's a general approach here. In order to delete the record from the object, this is a general mechanism which we are going to follow. Let me show you a shortcut mechanism over here. Now, so whatever the characters we are passing, okay, to my parameter, based on the characters we need to fetch the records, we need to delete them. So that I'm preparing an SQL query. Select ID of the hiring manager, name, location name, designation from hiring manager where name like starting characters plus percentage. I'm adding this percentage symbol inside my query over here. Now, whenever I'm executing this query, what it will do, whatever the characters we have supplied at runtime to my parameter, based on the characters, the corresponding similar kind of records it will be returning from my hiring manager object. Once the records has been written, then directly I would like to do the delete operation. That's it. Over. One line of code. So now you can follow any one of this mechanism over here. Either this is a general mechanism also, which is having some lengthy code, or it may be shortcut mechanism also, single line of code also, you can do that. It's your choice. I will place both the code here. Let me make this commented. I'm commenting this general approach code over here. Clear up to this one? Now. So now let me invoke this method. So DML helper dot delete HR records. I'm passing SCA. Or single character also you can pass, no problem here. Now, for example, I want to delete this record over here. For example, Anil Kumar. Now, if I'm passing like some Anil, then whatever the records are available, whose name is starting with Anil, those records will be getting deleted automatically here. Now, suppose if I'm passing like some P, I'm passing the character P. Click on execute. Whenever I'm executing this piece of code, corresponding records has been deleted over here. Now here, with the starting with the P, how many character records are there? Only one record here, Pradeep Kumar. Now let's see. Refresh this user interface. Pradeep Kumar record, we can't see that. When you go to the recycle bin, see, Pradeep Kumar record has been deleted automatically here. So this is the deletion date, today's date. Now suppose for example, if I'm passing like some sample, SAMP. Now once you click on execute, automatically records will be getting deleted here. How many records it has been deleted? How do we know? Select the debug, go to the debug log file. When you come down at the last, we can able to see that. How many SOQL queries we have used? Only one. How many number of records it has returned over here? 197 records it has returned here. How many records we have deleted? 197 records just by using how many DML statements? One DML statements. Okay. If you want to track all this information, just we can able to use the help of limit class. Okay, limits class. Here we can able to track tracking details. System.debug. Number of SOQL queries used. How to get? We have to use system dot limits dot get queries. System dot debug. Number of records written by SOQL. System dot limits dot get query rows. Then how many DML statements we have used? Number of DML statements used. System dot limits dot get DML statements. How many number of records we have deleted? I would like to track. System dot limits dot get DML rows. There is a method called as get a DML rows method. By using this, we can able to track. In this entire transaction, how many SOQL queries we have used, how many DML statements we have used, how many records it has written, how many records we have performed the operations, everything we can able to track. Okay. Now, now let's see. Let me go to the hiring manager object. I would like to pass some characters over here. Test. T. Click on execute. Now we can track the details over here. Select the debug only. How many SOQL queries we have used? One. Now with that query will be returning 49 records. In order to delete those 49 records, we have used one DML statement. Through the DML statements, all the 49 records has been deleted from the object. Clear? Understood the concept now? Now, let me place this code. Understood the concept here? Next. Next statement. UnDelete statement. Come forward, you both of you. Come forward. So now tell me, what do you mean by undelete statement? Okay. So now, whenever we are deleting some records from the object by using delete statement or by using delete button or by using data loader, anything, whatever, the records will be removing from the object and the deleted records will place inside the recycle bin for next 15 days as it is. Now, in that cases, what are the records we have deleted in the past which are waiting inside the recycle bin? From those records, if you want to bring any of the records back to the actual object, if you want to get back those records, it may be one record also, it may be multiple also, it may be all the records also. If you want to bring it back to the actual object, then we can go with the help of undelete statement. So, undelete statement is used to restore the deleted records back to the actual object. We can restore either a single record or a collection of records or all the records also which are waiting inside the recycle bin. That facility is available. Okay. Now, so now in this case, now tell me, how do we know whether the record is a deleted one or not? Is deleted. In each and every object, we have a standard field called as is deleted field. Is deleted is a standard field which maintains by Salesforce in each and every object, including standard, including custom objects. This field is a common, which is a checkbox field, which will be holding the true or false values. If it is true, that means what record is a deleted one, which is from a recycle bin. If it is returning the value false, that means the record is not a deleted one. The record is from object. But now I want to restore the records. What records you are going to restore? Which are present in the object or which are in recycle bin? Recycle bin. Then how to get the recycle bin records? By using is the deleted equals to true. Okay. Now, so that means what? We need to collect the deleted records also. If you want to get the deleted records also from the object, what is the class we need to use? Hmm. Upon fetching the records from the objects, I want to collect deleted records also. What we can do? In SOQL query, what is that additional class we have to use? All rows class, right? By using this all rows class, we can get the records from the object, including deleted records also. From those deleted records, we can restore the record whatever you want back. Okay? Understood the concept here? Now, so now in this case, how can we use this undelete statement to restore the records back to the actual object? Now let's see. Now, make a note of this one. By using this statement, we can restore either one or more records from the recycle bin to the actual object based on the requirement. We can identify the deleted records by using is deleted field. If is deleted equals to true, that means record is a deleted record. That is from recycle bin. If is deleted equals to false, now it's not a deleted record. This is from object. Now the syntax. UnDelete or restore only one record. In that case, we have to specify UnDelete record reference name. Which record you would like to restore it back? Restoring multiple records. In that case, we can specify UnDelete collection name where exactly the records has been placed by using database class. In that case, database dot undelete, we can specify the collection name, comma boolean, which returns the result in the form of database dot undelete result. This is the syntax we used to follow.
Firoz,
Yes.
uh, is there usually some of accidentally some of the records has been deleted by any user? Is there a
Mm.
way to find the user who has deleted the records?
Yes, right. Yes, right. Now, here, whenever we are looking into this recycle bin, when you go to the recycle bin, it is clearly tracking that which user has deleted.
Okay,
Okay, and when the record has been deleted and which user deleted the record, everything will be tracking internally.
okay, thank you.
Done with the syntax. Done. Now let's see. So now let's see. We are having this recycle bin. In this recycle bin, we have so many records are waiting, which are from hiring manager object. These are the records from hiring manager object we have deleted today by using delete statement in the previous example. So now I want to restore some of the records back. I want to restore some of the records back. You can restore either one single record also. You can restore a collection of records also, like as 5 records, 10 records, 20 records, whatever. Or else you can able to restore all the records back to the actual object also. Depends upon the requirement. Just by using one single example, I will show you how to restore one record, how to restore multiple, how to restore all. Okay, everything I will show you with a single example. Let's see how can we do this. Let me take a small use case. Write an Apex program to restore the HR records from the recycle bin based on recycle bin whose name is starting with the specified characters at runtime. So whatever the characters I'm going to pass at runtime, based on those characters, I would like to collect the corresponding matching records from the recycle bin. Those records I would like to restore it back. Done with this? Now let's see. How can we implement this? I'm preparing a method. Public static void restore HR records. I'm passing few starting characters. Whatever the starting characters that I'm going to pass, now I want to compare those starting characters with the name field. So whatever the hiring manager record names are available, which are starting with those characters, I want to fetch those records. I want to restore it back to the actual object. Now, let's see how can we do that. Now I would like to use this shortcut mechanism here. Okay, UnDelete. Select the ID of that hiring manager, name, location name, designation is deleted from hiring manager object where is deleted equals to true. Next, and name like starting characters plus percentage. That's it. One more. Some small part. All rows. Right. All rows. That's it. Simple. So now, whatever the starting characters we have supplied at runtime, based on this starting characters, I'm collecting the corresponding matching records from the object. Now, so now in this case, those records I would like to collect, I would like to check whether these are deleted one or not. Then I would like to restore it back to the actual object. Then, by end of this transaction, I would like to track how many records has been restored over here. System.debug. Number of records restored. I would like to specify system dot limits dot get DML rows. Number of records restored. I would like to track this information by using system dot limits dot get DML rows. Okay. Now let's see how can we do that. I'm invoking this method. I would like to restore only one record back here. Now test HR record 24. This is the record I would like to restore. Before that, let me check inside my hiring manager object how many records are available. We have totally how many records are available? 11. Now I want to restore only one record. Test HR record 24. Click on execute. Select the debug only. How many number of records we have restored? Only one. So now let's go back to your object here. Refresh this user interface. How many records are available now? 12 records are available. Okay, so we can restore either one record. I want to restore multiple records over here. I'm giving this the details here. Test HR record -4. That means whatever the hiring manager records whose name is starting with test HR record -4, those records will be restored. That means test HR record -4, test record -40, 41, 42, 43 up to 49. These records will be getting restored automatically. Now click on execute. Select the debug only. How many records it has restored now? 11 records. Now refresh it. As of now, we have 12 records. Now refresh it. 23 records. 11 records has been restored. I want to restore all the records whose name is starting with some test. I want to restore it all. Click on execute. Select the debug only. 38 records will get restored. I want to restore the records whose name is starting with some yes. Click on execute. Those records also will be getting restored. 200 records has been restored back. Now let's go back to your recycle bin. Refresh it. How many records are there? Only one record. If you want to restore this Pradeep Kumar record also, just you can able to pass. I'm passing PR. Okay, only 2 characters. Click on execute. Why I'm showing this multiple options is whenever we are going to be getting the matching data based on these characters, here we can pass either one character also, two also, one word also, one sentence also you can use. Okay, in order to set the content through SQL queries, we can pass either one character or multiple characters also. Suppose if you are using SOSL query, okay, Salesforce Object Search Language, in order to search the content, if you are using SOSL queries, then to search the content, it requires minimum 2 characters. That is the difference. SQL query can search the content based on one character also. But SOSL query requires minimum 2 characters in order to search the content, or else it will show the error message. Okay, the search text should have minimum 2 characters, not more than that. Okay, not less than that. It should not be one. It should be minimum 2 here. That is the base rule. Okay. Now,
Excuse me,
understood the
Firoz.
concept here? How can we do this? Now,
Excuse me, Firoz.
yes.
While restoring the records, if we want multiple records like starting with S and A, and other records like starting with P and PR, so can we write like that by
Yes.
separating with comma?
Yes, we can able to write that. Multiple conditions you can able to write. Here
Oh,
where
not in
name
the
equal
same line.
name like. Now in this case here we can specify. If you want to fetch the data, here we can able to pass two characters also. Okay, we can pass first character which you would like to search, second character also. Here we can add one more condition. Okay, where name like, here we can able to specify first character or name like second characters, whatever you want.
Okay.
Okay, now
Okay. Thank you, Firoz.
done with this. Next, the next operation here, merge statement. What do you mean by this merge statement? What did you understood with this? Combining the duplicate records into single records. So, whenever we are storing some data inside my objects, there might be some situations where we are having some multiple duplicate records may be available inside an object. Now, in that case, instead of maintaining those many number of duplicate or redundant records, we can make able to make them as unique. Whatever the duplicate records are available, we can combine those duplicate records into a single record. So for that reason, we can use the help of merge statement. By using this merge statement, we can merge the multiple duplicate records into a single record here. That facility is available. Okay, now. So now here in this case, let's see. Whenever we are going to be merging the records, there are some multiple scenarios will came into the picture. Let me explain what are those scenarios that we have in Apex programming as part of merge statement. Now let's see. For example, assume that I have two account records are available. This is the account record one. There is a second account record two. Now, both the records are belongs to the same customer. Okay, both the records are belongs to same customer here. Now, in this case here, now as per my bank policy or as part of my organization policy, we don't want to maintain two records. I would like to combine these two records into single record. Like for example, come to a general scenario. So now assume that I have a bank account in State Bank of India. I have a bank account in State Bank of Hyderabad. Okay, previously both the banks are separate. Okay, State Bank of India, State Bank of Jaipur, State Bank of Bikaner, State Bank of Hyderabad, these are all are separate banks. So now I have an account in State Bank of India and State Bank of Hyderabad. Two different accounts are available in two different banks. But recently what happened, central government has merged most of the banks into single bank. Now all the SBI related, that means state banks related branches will be merging into SBI. We don't have State Bank of Jaipur, we don't have State Bank of Hyderabad, State Bank of Bikaner, nothing. Only State Bank of India, that's it. So in that case, what about my accounts here? In both the accounts, I'm having some amount. Both the accounts are having some credit cards. Then what happened? In that case, whenever we are creating a bank account, whatever the data that we are going to supply to the bank people, in the application form, whatever the details that are specified, all the details will be storing inside a file called as zip file. Inside that banking system, they're using a CIF file, customer information file. In this customer information file, they will be holding the complete details of the customer, including his account details, his contact details, address details, related credit card details, debit card details, loans details, insurance policy details. Everything will be included inside that CIF file here. Now, we have two CIF files are available. This is CIF file is for Hyderabad branch account, that means State Bank of Hyderabad. We have one more CIF file here, that is for State Bank of India. Now they are going to merging these two files over here into a single account. Both the CIF files they would like to merge over here because the names are same, address is same, email ID is same, phone number is same, everything is same. But now we have two different accounts are available. Now they are going to merging these CIF files over here. Instead of maintaining multiple accounts, we can maintain only one. Okay, now because here the people are going to be escaping from the tax. That's what central government is introducing this kind of policies here. Now, so now finally they would like to merge all the government banks into a single bank. Then a person can have only one account, not multiple. Because when coming to the banking systems, they have introduced a unique ID policy. When you go to ICICI bank account also, it may be Axis Bank also, it may be any private banking sectors, they have introduced unique ID policy. A customer can have only one account, not multiple. It's a rule of RBI. Why? Because if the customer is having multiple bank accounts, then they can able to maintain the amounts in different accounts here. Now, suppose if the customer is having only one account, then all the amount will be within a single account so that they can able to introduce some policies. If the amount is more than this, then you have to charge some tax also on that. So they would like to find out. Now for that one, when you go to that private banking sectors, they have introduced unique ID policies. For example, when you go to ICICI bank account, if you are already having an account existing in that ICICI bank, when you try to create one more new account, then this new account will be in the pending state till the previous account has been deactivated. Once you deactivate the previous one, this new one will be in active status here because you can't maintain two accounts within the same bank. Like the similar way here, they are going to be merging all the customers' accounts into a single account here by merging this banking sector, various divisions. Now, so in that case here also, they would like to merge the data. Now, so now in that case, when coming to the Salesforce also, whenever if you want to merge one record into another record here. So whatever the account record 2 that we have, this account record 2, I would like to merge into account record 1. So in this case, if you want to merge one record into another record, then we can use the help of merge statement. Okay. Now, so in this case, here you can raise a question. Sir, we are merging this record 2 into the record 1. Once the account record 2 has been merged into account record 1, then automatically this account record 2 will be deleting from the object here. It will delete this record from the object here. Because this record data has been merged into record 2, record 1. So this is the source record here. This is the target record. Source record has been merged into target, automatically source record will be deleted. Now, here in the entry point of view, they will raise a question. Once the record has been merged into that record 1, then record 2 will be deleting from the object. Is it a permanent delete or temporary delete? Temporary delete means will it be available in the recycle bin or not? In this case, once the record has been merged into the target record, the source record will be deleting from the object. This will be available inside the recycle bin as it is. The record will be available in the recycle bin as it is over here. Clear? This is one scenario. Next, second scenario here. For example, I have two account records. Account record 1. I have account record 2. Second record. Now for this account record 1, we have some related contacts. related opportunities, related cases. Now, we have 4 contacts, 2 opportunities, 6 cases. For the account 1, there are some related child records. 4 contacts, 2 opportunities, 6 cases. For this account 2, we are having some different related records. Here we have 1 contact, 6 opportunities, 9 cases. Then, now I would like to merge this record. I'm merging this record 2 into record 1. Whenever I'm going to be merging this record 2 into the record 1, automatically the account record data will be merging into the account record 1. Then whatever the related child records over here. Because this account record 2 is not a independent record, it is having some related childs. Whatever these related childs now. In this case, these related childs will be transferring to that target record automatically by default. Now one contact is available. Here that contact will be getting added automatically. So now it will be having totally 5 contacts. These 6 opportunities also will be adding to that, okay, account 1. These 9 cases also will be adding to that target. That means whenever we are merging this source record into the target, if the source record is having any related childs, these child records will be transferring to that parent record automatically by default. Clear? Now, this is the second case. Next one. For example, I have 4 account records are available. Account record 1, account record 2, account record 3, account record 4. These are the 4 account records are available here. All the 4 records are belongs to the same customer here. Now I want to merge this 4. Okay, now I want to merge this 4. In that case, whenever we are trying to merging the records, by using this merge statement, we can merge maximum of 3 records at a time, not more than that. That is a limitation. We can merge maximum of 3 records at a time. For that one, what we have to do, first of all, merge these 3 records first. That means I want to merge this account record 2 into account record 1, account record 3 also I would like to merge into account record 1. Then these 2 records will be getting deleted. Finally, what will we have? Account record 1. Now we can able to merge this account record 4 into account record. These are the steps we used to follow. By using that merge statement at a time, we can merge maximum of 3 records, not more than that. That is a limitation given by Salesforce. Okay, next scenario. Whenever we are merging the records by using this merge statement, merge statement doesn't support all the objects of Salesforce. It will support only 3 objects of Salesforce, like account, contact, lead. Only these 3 objects. It supports only account object. That means multiple account records we can merge into a single account record. Multiple contact records we can merge into the single contact record. Multiple lead records we can merge into a single lead record. So these are the 3 objects the merge statement will support to perform this operation. Remaining objects here, remaining standard objects and custom objects, it won't support. So merge statement allows us to merge the records of account records and the contact records and the lead records, not other Salesforce object records. Okay, understood the concept here? Now, so this is the way we can able to merge the records. Then how to do that here? Let me give you the syntax first. Now make a note of this one. By using this statement, we can match multiple duplicate records into a single record so that we can avoid the redundancy in the database, and we can maintain the quality of data. And we can maintain the quality of data. Now, now, once the source record has been merged into the target record, then source record will get removed from the object. Then source record will get removed from the object. And it will be available in the recycle bin for next 15 days. At a time, we can match maximum of 3 records into a single record. While merging the source record into target record, then if the source record contains any related childs, then it will transfer all the child records to target record automatically. Currently, merge statement allows us to merge the records related to account, contact, and lead objects. But it won't support the other Salesforce objects. Syntax. Merging two records. In that case, you can specify merge target record and the source record. Merging the three records. Merge target record and list of source record. By using database class. The database dot match. Here we can specify target record, list of source record, and a boolean parameter which returns the result in the form of database dot merge result. Done with this? Done. Then how to implement this functionality, we'll see in tomorrow's session. Tomorrow we'll be having the practical concept of merge statement along with that upsert statement. Okay, so that we can complete this DML statement, then we'll enter into database class methods. Okay. Thank you.